We are going to day 5. India need 10 wickets. England need 350 runs to win. This is my review of day 4. Look, I'm going to be honest, okay? I just felt like India, once again, they are not taking control of this game. The game is theirs. They have England by the neck, but they are they're not taking control of this match. Half an hour is not enough to do any damage, okay? Even this side, who is known for baseball, aggressive cricket, they did not take any chances because it's only half an hour. They're thinking to themselves, okay, you come and try and take 10 wickets tomorrow on this flat deck. You come and do it, because look at this. This is an insane stat for me when they put it up today on the TV. I mean, look at the batting average here for Headingley. It's going to be very tough to take wickets if it's such a nice kind of batting deck. So I just felt like India didn't use their opportunity there. You could have sent them in for an hour, which meant that they would have had to play. They would have had to not just survive, because this England team, they don't survive for an hour, but for 20, 25 minutes, sure, why not? You know, even Ben Stokes came out today. He looked a bit dejected, is probably the right word. His field settings were defensive. Even Stuart Broad said this has to be one of the most defensive field placements that he's seen from Ben Stokes. Again, India was so in control of the game, with KL Rahul being absolutely brilliant. You know, it's probably first of many centuries in this series. Rishabh Pant broke a record here today. He made history. Everything again was going India's way. And then in the space of one session, you kind of feel like they threw it away. I mean, look at this. Before Jadeja's sixes, this is what India were doing. And it makes absolutely no sense for me. Like, let's move the game forward. Let's give ourselves enough time to take 10 wickets at Headingley. Like, I remember South Africa against the West Indies. I felt like there was this one match that we drew, and I think it's because we underestimated the quality of the batting of the West Indies. We thought, oh, okay, we'll get them out easy in one day. And even that pitch had a hell of a lot more in it than this one here at Headingley. That one took quite a bit of turn. This one looks flat, guys. It looks absolutely still like a road. I mean, how are you going to take 10 wickets tomorrow? The other thing is, you're only basically going to have one ball to take all of these wickets. Now, if you put them in for an hour, I mean, I even thought 90 minutes. I mean, if you're not going to be able to defend 350 runs, then you know what? Call it a day. Just call it a day then. But you have to give yourself a good enough chance, especially when this match has been yours. But now only that one new ball, maybe 8, 10 overs with the next one. Because how often do we see 90 overs being bowled in a day of test match cricket? Basically never. Okay, so it hasn't been done before in this test match, taking 10 wickets in 80 overs. So I'm just trying to understand now. The bowlers have to be tired as well. Bumrah has already bowled, 25 overs in this test match. I just felt like India really should have taken at least 2 wickets today. I mean, I think Bazball is England. I think they're definitely going to go for it tomorrow. 350, 90 overs, they'll back themselves. But I also think if they notice, if they see that, you know what, okay, this is not possible, they're not going to throw this match away. Ben Stokes said before the series, they're here to win the series. Now, sometimes winning a series means drawing a match when clearly you should have lost that match. And throughout this entire test match, England, they were never really ahead of this game. Never, ever. They've been chasing this game. So for them to end up getting a draw, tick off 1 out of 3 of the Bumrah matches would, at the end of the day, mean a win, in my opinion, for England. So I really felt like India missed a trick here. Yeah, it's just, you know what? I just do not like when teams play cricket without risks. Sometimes you need to take risks. You need to be brave to actually win. We have to bring this up. I have to bring this up. But I'm thinking to myself, somebody like a Virat Kohli, he would have sent them out for longer this evening. Now, again, we spoke about Shubman Gill's captaincy yesterday with Bumrah. He wasn't aggressive with 471 runs on the board. How is he going to, what kind of captaincy style is he going to follow with 350? Because the only way to win this match is that you're going to have to attack. You're going to have to give Bumrah everything. So tomorrow is going to be already his first test match. Tomorrow is going to be an absolutely huge day for him, because there's going to be a lot of decision making to make. And if India walk away from this match drawing it, I feel like it would feel like a loss for them because they had every opportunity. And again, that lower middle order for India as well. Karun Nair, 20 from 54. I'm trying to understand. Maybe they were waiting because they were afraid that England would chase that amount of runs down. But I mean, guys, if you're going to be playing scared cricket, then, you know, you might as well go home. Again, I have to reference Virat Kohli in this one. So, big day tomorrow. I think it's going to be very exciting, but just don't think half an hour. I mean, if you get Ben Duckett leaving balls, then you know, okay, it might be tough to take 10 wickets tomorrow. What were your thoughts?